Listen to the people, listen to humanity, listen to the parrot, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot. Listen to the people, listen to humanity, listen to the parrot, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV. Listen to the people, listen to humanity, listen to the parrot, Parrot TV, 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 Parrot TV.
Undoubtedly, Africa is the best tourism destination on Earth. The continent is blessed with the most conducive atmosphere. To feel and enjoy these blessings, join the most productive one-week tour of the continent organized by Daylight Africa every September 2nd to September 9th to see beyond the fallacies about Africa on the mainstream media. Contact us at daylightafrica@gmail.com or call 718-822-5555. Daylight Africa. Revolutionizing tourism industries in Africa.
Hello, welcome to World Inkers Network. I'm Dustin Pickering, your noble and honest host. Today, our guest is Kalipada Ghosh. He has an MA in English, an MA in Bengali, a Master's of Philosophy First Class, a Bachelor's of Education, and he is a retired headmaster. He is also a bilingual poet, an international critic, an essayist, a translator, humanist, orator, and educationist. He has authored 10 books of poems in English and Bengali, including one in the press, The Waves of Heart. The main theme of his poetry is based on nature, man, love, world peace, anti-war, humanity, and social issues. His poetry is metaphysical, philosophical, romantic, as well as realistic. He is the advocate of human rights, humanity, and female empowerment. He is also a surrealist poet. I would like to welcome Kalipada Ghosh to our show today, and it's great to have you today. So, how are you today? How's your day going? It's late in India, so I'm glad to have you on the show at this late hour. So what are you currently working on as far as poetry and writing? You said in your bio you have a new book coming up that's running up to the press. Can you hear me? We're
Hello.
live. Yes, we're live. So tell us about your upcoming collection, your Waves book. Tell us a little bit about that and the process that brought that into life, or is bringing that into life. Your upcoming collection.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I would like to recite my poems first, then to be interviewed next. I would like to recite my poem.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. At the outset, I express my heartfelt gratitude and thankfulness to you, Mr. DUSTIN Pickering, honorable poet and editor of the reputed magazine. And I would like to be interviewed by you, and at the outset, I would like to recite my poem. I am a metaphysical poet, and my first poem, Peace and Love. Peace and Love. Peace and Love by Kalipada Ghosh. Peace and love generated from within the soul. An inviolable feeling and sentiment. The soul of man is eternal and immortal. Reciprocal love bridges the two souls. Though through love and light, peace is rooted deeply in human hearts. Peace is the ultimate result shelter of humanity. Peace and love coexist each other. Peace is the sublime state of mind and soul. Uplifting, elevating, sublime, and harmonious. Only love and peace enable man to create a new world where enmity, animosity, envy, and malice retreat and recoil. Man becomes beast, selfish, self-centered, greedy, and outrageous without the soft corner of love. The greatness of love lies hidden within the sublime soul. The greatness of love lies hidden within the sublime soul. We hate horrors of war and hug peace. The milk of human kindness is born out of love and empathy. Love and harmony strengthens the foundation of peace. We embrace love and peace to solemnize and uplift the eternal bliss and salvation. Peace and love to be restored and secured for the sake of humanity. For the sake of humanity. Peace and love to be restored and secured for the sake of humanity.
Well, that's an impactful poem. I believe you can. It's sort of an anti-war piece. So, what inspired you to write that particular poem?
Yes. Peace and love will reign the world. Peace and love will reign the world, and war should be banished from the world for the betterment of the human habitation, for the joys and mirth and merriment of the human civilization. To flourish civilization, we must restore peace and love for the betterment of the humanity.
Absolutely. I think it's extremely important we learn to cohabitate, as they say, and we all have to share the same earth. And so it's very important that we learn to not use violence to direct our means.
Peace should be restored.
Absolutely. Go
Peace
ahead.
Love. Love is the healing touch and ennobling thought of the human sentiment of the soul.
Mm-hmm.
My next poem, Positivity of Peace and Love. Positivity of Peace and Love. My next poem, Positivity of Peace and Love. Positivism is the good sense and noble sentiment of the human soul. Positivism is the good sense and noble sentiment of the human soul. Positivity is an affirmation and light to life, and negativity is the negation and darkness to life. Positivity kindles the light of the heart and soul. Positivity kindles the light of the heart and soul. It adds to the fuel for any daring initiative and endeavor. It gives joy and pleasure to the human heart, warms our nerves to do good for the well-being of the humanity. Love and peace are generated from the human heart. Love is the foundation of peace. Love is the foundation of peace. We hate maddening war and hug peace. Love and peace coexist for the uplift of the soul. Love, unity, integration, and solidarity are the solid granite foundation for peace in the modernized and civilized world. Love, unity, integration, and solidarity are the solid granite foundation for the peace in the modernized and civilized world. Love is the elixir and panacea to peace. Love is the elixir and panacea to peace. Peace and love show the light of the universe. Envy, malice, and war will be effaced from the world with the fragrance of love and peace, with the fragrance of love and peace. Let love, peace, and unity reign the world for the well-being of the humanity. Thus, the positivity of mind and soul, peace, universal love, and fraternity will change the world into a new and a better world for humanity. Thus, the positivity of mind and soul, peace, universal love, and fraternity will change the world into a new and better world for humanity.
Wonderful. You write a lot about peace. What about peace inspired you the most? What do you find most inspiring about the concept of peace?
Peace is the elixir. Peace is the elixir, the healing touch and balm. Love is the healing touch and balm to the tortured soul. Whenever we are agonized, our soul is agonized, we seek peace and love to restore our soul the eternal peace, the universal love and fraternity, to restore peace and the normalcy of our tortured souls. We seek peace. We fight for peace. We negate war. Our love, our peace is the consolation, is the comforting unit of our soul.
Mm-hmm.
So love and peace generate from our inner being, from our inner soul. And every soul has the potentiality of God. So God has bestowed the light, the eternal light, the cosmic fragrance, which is the ultimate result of our life. And we are united with God. We are united with the divine soul. And if we think betterment of the humanity, we must seek the blessings of God.
Mm-hmm.
So we are linked with the eternal solitude, eternal cosmic solitude, cosmic fragrance, cosmic void, which is the ultimate result of the divinity. So there is a sweet relationship, there is a unified relationship between the man and the cosmos, between the man and the nature. There is a sweet relationship, there is a linkage between man and nature, between man and cosmos, between man and universal sublimations. The divine blessings will pour upon us, and we will be uplifted to the divinity.
Absolutely. I think you're correct when you say when you want to do betterment of humanity, you seek the blessings of God, and it can be a very solitary and endeavor.
Yes.
I think so. It's a really wonderful thing to say too on the program to bring this up. I mean, also I want to discuss a little bit about your poetry. You mix metaphysical elements and you mix surrealist elements in your poetry. So what brought you to that style of writing? How did you develop
The poet has some obligations to the society. The poet has some obligations to the society, some duties and responsibilities to the society. We must voice forth. We must voice forth against the inequality, injustice, malpractices, and the degradation of the society, the immorality of the society. So, if we uplift our soul, we must be merged, we must be mingled with the divinity, the super soul, the super divinity. The Almighty God has bestowed many potentialities upon us, and we must be upgraded to the divinity. And there is the essence of our being. There is the essence of our being. If we analyze the poetry of W.B. Yeats. W.B. Yeats, the last romantic, W.B. Yeats, and I am my W.B. Yeats is my favorite poet. Walt Whitman, American poet Walt Whitman. He is the representative of America, USA. He is the representative of USA. And W.B. Yeats is the major poet in English literature, and he was awarded the Nobel Prize. And if we analyze the Westland, what we find, the T.S. Eliot, and Westland was published in 1922, a great change in the poetic world, in England, in USA, in India, in West Bengal also. There is a vast, there is an enormous change in poetic world, the thoughts, the sublimation. What is the infertility? And rain will pour upon us, and there will be fertility, which is belonging in the Westland. We are in the Westland. There is no faith. There is no our hope. There is no hope. There is no faith. There is frustration. There is wastage of our soul, of our inner being. So we must conceive the idea of divinity. The inner being will pour upon us as the result of the Supreme Soul, the outpourings of our inner being. The God will bestow upon us, and we will be sublimated. Our soul will be sublimated. Our soul will be upgraded to the divinity. So there is a relationship between man and divinity. And we are the modernized man. We must have faith in divinity. And T.S. Eliot, a very Catholic person, a Catholic poet belonging to the Catholicity in her mind, soul, and heart. He came from USA to England, and there he stayed lifelong, and he wrote the Westland, the masterpiece of English literature, which was published in 1922. A great change, a radical change in our mind, in our faith, in our cosmic attitude, in our fragrance of soul. And Walt Whitman, the great poet of USA, I think, the Walt Whitman. And I think we are the followers of the great world poets. We, the Indians, we must have our spirituality, our scientific spirituality. There is a relationship between God and man. And if we have faith in God, if we have some ideas of godliness, we think cleanliness is next to godliness. We must have fresh heart, fresh soul, the Solemite soul in our heart, in our inner being, in our essence of being. And we must be prepared for ourselves to mingle with godliness. If we have godliness, if we have divinity, we must mingle with godliness, the divinity, and our soul will be updated, our soul will be sublimated to the heaven. And there is the peace of mind, there is the solitude, the comforting essence of our soul. And there is a relationship between man and man, between man and woman. There is no gulf of difference between man and woman. And we must not hate womanhood. We must worship womanhood. And they are the embodiment of our goddess, Kali, Durga, Saraswati, the divine soul of godliness, the goddesses of our Hindu mythology, Indian mythology. And if we thought ourselves if we think ourselves for the betterment of the humanity, the sweet relationship between man and man, between the Americans and the Indians, between the Englishmen with the Indians, between the Africans, there must be love in our soul, the fraternity, the solidarity, and the power of tolerance. The power of tolerance. Our soul attracts the tolerance. Gandhiji, the great man of our India, Gandhiji was the embodiment of love, peace, and solidarity. He does not hate any man. He loved every man, every soul, every sanctity of the soul. So our mind should be sublimated. Our heart should be sublimated. Our soul should be sublimated with the man. There is no gulf of difference between the Englishmen and the Indians, between the Englishmen and the Africans, there is no gulf of difference. There is no distinction between colors, among colors. Indiscriminate use of love, respect, our soul sublime, our thoughts sublime, our divine essence of being will be uplifted through our relationship, godliness relationship between man and man, between man and God. We don't visualize God, but we must perceive the spiritualization of God, the essence of our inner being, the essence of thought-provoking our soul's sublimation, our soul's upgradation, our soul's upliftment to the higher being, to the higher essence of the thing. We must perceive the fragrance of divinity, the fragrance of love, the fragrance of cosmos, the fragrance of the cosmic world.
Undoubtedly, Africa is the best tourism destination on Earth. The continent is blessed with the most conducive atmosphere. To feel and enjoy these blessings, join the most productive one-week tour of the continent organized by Daylight Africa every September 2nd to September 9th to see beyond the fallacies about Africa on the mainstream media. Contact us at daylightafrica@gmail.com or call 718-822-5555. Daylight Africa. Revolutionizing tourism industries in Africa.
Contemplation of a phoenix in flight for Annette. On the wings of doves you fly. In freedom you have found an extraordinary voice. Celebration of your journey's path is freedom defined. In the stillness of tranquility, your words returned. A whisper within your heart, at first you denied. Incessant, gentle nudges you avoided, until you could no more deny those words, in those impassioned pleas, then you could stop your heart from beating, your lungs from breathing, your pen from bleeding. Every brilliant word, crafted sonnets and stanzas, awaited, welcomed, inspiration accepted. Your declaration, drafted in tears while haunted by fears, now an affirmation of strangers everywhere. Celebrate freedom earned, blessings of lessons learned. Like the lotus, your greatest gifts grew greater in the ooze of mud. You are a magnificent phoenix with plumes of every hue, the grandest of dreams now, yours to pursue. A vibrant blossom ablaze with fiery gems, your magical words. A beautiful phoenix soaring, tall, strong, proud, no doubt at all. Most magnificent of birds, most beautiful of all.
Speaking of subscribe, please subscribe to our channel or World Inkers Network or Parrot TV. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. And we appreciate you watching this morning and this afternoon and whatever time it is for you in whatever part of the world you're in. And I will bring Kalipada back here. And I want to also say Jill Sharon Kimmelman was the reciter of that poem, Contemplation of a Phoenix in Flight. And I want to wish her and her husband a happy anniversary coming up soon, I believe. Very, long time marriage. And they've been together for a very good long time through a lot of travails. And I want to congratulate them. And her husband's name is Tim Little. So I just want to give them a shout out briefly. I'm going to bring Kalipada back on, and here he is. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I would like to recite my poem, A Flame of Divine Love. A flame of divine love. Then I would like to analyze the poem and the context of my writing, the flame of divine love. And it is to be noted that I am a metaphysical poet and critic of the world, international critic of the world. And I would claim to be a poet because I have a inner perception of divinity of soul in our inner being, in my inner being. A flame of divine love, a flame of divine love. Many a wintry night thus sleeplessly spent, the rustling sounds of yellow leaves falling, you and I, though separated but united, under the one sun and the one moon. Both we drenched in the rains with joy and bathed in the pool of laughter. The lavender spreading fragrance, birds singing melodious songs. A separation is but a fulfillment. A separation is but a fulfillment. I lie down alone in silence, but my soul whispering. The moonbeam flooding the window panes, peeping through the room. My heart aching with emptiness, my heart aching with emptiness. Your rainbow face, spilling beauty and luster in the room. Only to imagine, we are divinely blessed indeed. We are divinely blessed indeed. We are divinely blessed indeed. And we made for each other in love. I remember you again and again, everything aching me, not in a balanced state, only to imagine. But it is the divine discretion, a cosmic beauty and fragrance, a cosmic beauty and fragrance, a flame of love thus extinguishing, living an angelic enlightenment and glow, living an angelic enlightenment and glow. So, I would analyze my poem, A Flame of Divine Love. What is divine love? A divine love is love between the two souls which are united, though may be separated. The love of Radha Krishna in our Indian mythology, the embodiment of God, the embodiment of love, Radha Krishna, the two entities. They are separated but unified. They are unified whole. Not separated but unified. Two souls are united into a one inner being. That is love. That is divine love. And there is the love between man and woman. Our body may be perished. Our body may be perished, but our soul survives. The love, the celestial love belonging to our inner being, the human essence, will be eternalized, will be eternal, will be eternalized by the divine entity of our love of souls, of our two inner beings, which are separated but unified whole, unified whole. So, the flame of divine love, the flame, a fire brings a flame. The flame increases with the spontaneity of the fire. The love ignites gradually and the flame rises upwards. This is the upwardness of our soul, not the lowerness of the soul. It will bring forth the divinity. It will bring forth the eternity, the infinity, the infinity. We must be mingled with the infinity. There is the sweet relationship between the two unity, the two entities of our soul. So, many a wintry night sleeplessly spent. We are though separated in the wintry nights, sleeplessly spent, but we are awakened. But we are awakened. Our love will not be banished from our soul. Our love still lingers. Our love still survives in our inner being. So, the eternal flame of love will linger gradually, and it will gradually rise upward. Upward, the cosmic height of the existence, we must be immortalized in our inner being of our soul. And you and I, though separated, but united. Though separated, we are the two souls. Though separated, but we are not separated. We are the unified whole. We are the cosmic fragrance of the same entity, the godliness. Under the one sun, under the one moon, both we drenched in the rains with joy. We are drenched and drenched with the mirth of joy, because we are two souls and we are unified whole with the showerings of our blessings. The May shower will pour upon us. The May shower in the scorching heat of the summer. The scorching heat of the summer will bring rain, the peace of mind, the comforting, healing touch of our mind and soul, inner beings of the soul. And bathed in the pool of laughter, we must spend ourselves, our life with the pool of laughter. We must enjoy the heavenly blessings. We must enjoy the heavenly blessings. The lavenders, the kind of beautiful flowers, the fragrance of the beautiful flowers will add beauty, add grandeur, add fragrance to our soul. The lavenders, birds singing melodious songs. The ambience of nature is overpowered with the sublime soul. The ambience of the whole natural settings, the natural background will be uprised to the inner being of the fragrance of the soul. The love, the sanctity of love, the flame of love will rise upward And we must be positively blessed with the divinity of our inner being. I lie down alone in silence, the quietude, the solitude, the tranquility of our inner being. We must preserve ourselves, the tranquility, the solitude, the fragrance, the love and sentiments, the sensitive souls. We are the sensitive souls. And my soul whispering, and there will be the responding attitude of our inner beings. Responding, we must respond ourselves to the divinity, to our sublime soul, And the moonbeam flooding the window pane, peeping through the room. There is a sweet relationship between the natural phenomenon, the galaxies, the stars, the stardust, the rainbow, the cosmos, the galaxies, the black holes. There will not be the destruction of the cosmos. There will be the blessings of the cosmos, and the heavenly bodies will pour blessings upon us. The heavenly bodies will pour stardust upon us, and we will be blessed by the God. My heart aching with emptiness. There is the separation, there is the emptiness, but this is not the emptiness. There is the emptiness, but this is not the emptiness. There is the fulfillment of the soul. The love regenerates, the love and peace of mind, the solidarity of our inner being, the love between man and man, between man and woman, the embodiment of love. Woman is the embodiment of love. Our mother, our sister, our sister-in-law, all are embodiment of the peace and love.
Thanks for watching World Anchors Network today. We had Kalipada Ghosh, and I believe we've lost him on the internet here. But it was wonderful to have him on the show, and I look forward to another episode with him as well. If you would like to donate to our program out there, you guys watching, paypal.me/nyparrot is our handle for PayPal. You may donate any sum. You can buy our books. We have many books for sale. We have Damon Fried's book, 10 years of his work. We have many other collections. We have the World Inkers magazine, monthly magazine. If you look that up on Amazon, all these things are all available on Amazon. So please take a look and look for us and find us. You can also find us online at worldinkers.com. That's a great place to look for what we're doing, what we're publishing, how we're, what's the future of our program, where we're taking it, what publications we offer, etc. Things of good nature. You'll enjoy that wonderful website, worldinkers.com. We also have a lot of poetry and short stories and things on that website. So if you want to be on the program, as you see at the bottom there, if you want to be featured, send your bio, samples of your work, and a headshot to publication.worldinkers@gmail.com. That'll be a wonderful way to get on this program and get interviewed. And we do an interactive question and answer session, and we let you share some of your work. It's a wonderful and simple experience. So please go ahead and be involved in that with us at publication.worldinkers@gmail.com. Thanks for watching the show today. Please subscribe to our channel. As soon as you see that subscribe button on YouTube, hit it and get to writing as soon as possible. Right now, jump on it and enjoy the day and have a wonderful afternoon, and goodbye.
Listen to the people. Listen to humanity. Listen to the parrot. Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV. Listen to the people, listen to humanity, listen to the parrot, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV, Parrot TV. Listen to the people, listen.